as you confirm the position you'd like to remain in for your practice, why not start by taking a few deep breaths? Letting the exhale breath carry away any fears, worries, doubts. Taking just a couple more of those. The inhale brings in a wave of gentle vitality. And the exhale breath takes away fears, doubts, and worries, even for a moment. Staying in sync with the breath that is here, just observing for the next few moments in a mindful approach, the breath. When I relate to a mindful approach, I'm talking about allowing that to be your focus point. And every time the mind takes you elsewhere, can you collect your awareness and bring it back to the breath? Make the breath the priority for the next few extended moments of awareness. And one way we can infuse the breath with compassion from the onset is to let the breath take up a little bit more space in the ribcage. So when you breathe in, just feeling the body expand that little bit more. And a compassionate thing to do on the exhale would be to let the shoulders soften, let the jaw soften, the forehead. And most of us are guilty of it for having a quite brutal inner critic, that mind space that isn't always kind toward ourselves or to others. So there's no shame in having that part of us. I think it's inbuilt within all of us. But today is all about expanding the other part of our heart and mind, which is loving and warm and clear and truthful, compassionate. And if you're guilty of it too, being your biggest critic and not being so kind to yourself, why not make your intention through this practice to learn to be a little kinder to you? And with that, we're going to journey through a simple breathing technique to expand warmth, kindness, and connection. This heart breath invites you to bring your full awareness to the heart space, letting the awareness filter in and around the heart. And then when you breathe, start to count to 4 in and 4 out. All the while the awareness is on the heart space, central of the chest. So it's like the breath were traveling directly to the heart, like the heart could breathe itself. This is the practice for the next few extended moments together, so commit to it fully and see where it goes for you. Heart breathing, in for 4, out for 4. Enjoy. And this style of breathing is designed to find coherence with the heart space, to regulate the heart rate, the blood pressure, through this very spacious breath. For the next few rounds of heart breath, just allowing the ribs to flare out with the inhale, and the exhale, you just witness the descent of the ribs in and down. And then with the next round, just wrapping that heart breathing up, coming to an end of your round. And just noticing, did anything shift just through that sweet and short practice? Noticing the heart space, noticing the sensations. And from here, I'm going to invite you to stay in the presence of the heart. And just sense into the heart on a scale of 1 to 10. How open, how expanded, how warm does your heart feel in life? 1 being closed and inward, 10 being pouring with love and warmth and kindness. There is no right or wrong, just is. All is welcome. And if your heart space were able to radiate a particular color in this moment, what color would that be today? Beautifully done. While keeping your awareness subtly placed on the heart, I'd like you to bring to mind a really cute animal. What animal comes to mind? What are the attributes of this animal? And what is it about the animal that is particularly cute? And with that warmth and that connection placed in the heart, notice what comes to the mind of the heart when you picture this animal. Unconditional love toward this animal, starting to radiate in the heart. And then taking that same warmth, that same admiration. And now I invite you to look upon yourself. Are you able to share the same warmth, compassion, and love toward yourself in this moment? Recognizing your wonderful and unique attributes, your quirks when it comes to personality, your you-ness. Are you able to celebrate and acknowledge all the wonderful things that make up you here and now? And we're going to place 3 metta phrases here in our meditation from ourself to ourself. I'll leave a space after each phrase for you to repeat or to let absorb. May I be kinder to myself. May I celebrate my strengths. May I embrace myself with warmth. And then letting warmth ripple through your entire body from your head to your toes. Noticing how those metta phrases land for you. Is it hard to feel, or does it feel really nice to receive that? Notice if there's any resistance. All is welcome. And staying in the heart space, I now invite you to bring to mind someone, a human ideally, that you love deeply, that you admire, that you respect, that you have a special connection with. What do they look like? Notice their unique traits and attributes. And what's one thing you love about them? And we're going to place a few metta phrases from you to them in this space. So imagining a light beaming from your heart to theirs now. You can repeat these phrases in the space or let them absorb. May you be kinder to yourself. May you celebrate your uniqueness. May you embrace yourself with warmth. And just allowing that visualization to be present, warmth and light traveling from your heart to theirs. And wherever they are in time and space, imagine like a warm shower trickling over them, filling them with warmth and connection. They seem brighter and lighter, and you feel a little bit closer. And then letting their image dissolve. Coming back to the breath in the heart. And now I invite you to bring to mind someone you feel neutral about. Perhaps it's someone at work, perhaps it's someone at your local cafe or supermarket, someone that you see but don't know well, feel pretty neutral toward them. And transferring that same warmth, that same loving energy to this person now. Repeating these phrases. May you be kinder to yourself. May you celebrate your uniqueness. May you embrace yourself with warmth. And imagine wherever this person is, whatever they're doing, suddenly they feel this warmth moving through their entire system, feeling lighter, brighter, seen and valued. And then letting their image dissolve. Come back to the breath. And finally, I invite you to bring someone to mind that you feel there's a distance between you and them. Maybe there's a space between you that you'd like to move toward becoming closer once again. Perhaps there's some tension between you, something unsaid, unresolved. Maybe this person's wronged you somehow. And by doing this practice, we're not condoning any and all behavior. We're just freeing ourselves through forgiveness, through compassion. And from your heart to their heart, repeating the same phrases authentically and with intention. May you be kinder to yourself. May you celebrate your uniqueness. May you wrap yourself in warmth. And imagining this light traveling from your heart to theirs, and wherever they are, some shroudedness, some heaviness releases, and they feel a little bit more unbound, a little bit brighter. And imagine if there was a void between you or a distance, it got a little bit smaller through this practice, feeling somewhat closer to this person now. And then allowing your image to dissolve, come back to the heart space. Notice in this moment what is present in your heart. Could be a feeling, could be a sensation, could be a thought. For the next few moments, just witness the heart space and what is felt. And if there's anything you wish to further communicate while you're here in your heart space to yourself, just sensing into that. Is there any message that you're open to receiving from your heart today? And starting to deepen the breath once again. Allow the body to feel held. Allow the heart to feel buoyant. And the mind to feel open. As you start bringing some subtle movements back into the fingers, back into the toes. Feeling more connected to your heart space, to the theme of compassion. As you move forward with this day, allow the heart to lead the way. And when you're ready, you can gently blink the eyes open.